Hello and welcome back to Humans and Society. This video focuses on the topic Human Environment Systems under the subject Disciplines and Ideas in the Social Sciences. There are dominant approaches and ideas used in the scientific study of society. These approaches offer various ways of looking at society and also offer various ways of explaining the things that are happening in it. These approaches also serve as guides or frameworks in doing research in the social sciences. The human environment systems theory is also called environmental social science or sustainability science. It is a cross-disciplinary venture based on the belief that social and natural systems are inseparable. We can find human environment systems as a sub-branch of almost every discipline. We have ecological anthropology, environmental geography, environmental economics, and human ecology, among others. Human environment systems studies the mutual interactions and feedback between humans on the environment and the effect of the environment on humans. It believes that environment cannot be studied solely from the perspective of scientists. It cannot be understood without considering the interconnectedness of humans with it. Carl Sauer is one of the key thinkers of human environment systems. He proposed the concept of the cultural landscape, which is landscape that is altered by human technologies and economies. Another key thinker in human environment systems is Donald Meinig. He claims that our interpretation of landscapes are shaped by our own preference, needs, and experiences. Before we continue, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. Comment below for topics you would like to be discussed in future videos. In 1987, the International Geosphere-Biosphere Program was launched. This is a joint international research of 500 scientists to study problems that the Earth is experiencing at the time: climate change, loss of biodiversity, rapid deforestation, and an imminent crisis on the availability of potable water. By 1988, they invited social scientists into the research to explain the human dimensions to global environmental change. In 1992, the scientists released their findings in a paper entitled Global Environmental Change: Understanding the Human Dimensions. It explains how human activities contribute to climate change, loss of biodiversity, pollution, thinning of the ozone layer, and glacier meltdowns. The results of the study caused the creation of international environmental pacts on global warming. The main issues that human environmental systems aims to address are climate change, loss of biodiversity, rapid deforestation, imminent crisis on potable water, pollution, glacier meltdowns, and ultraviolet radiation from a depleting ozone layer. There are several key concepts that a person studying human environmental systems need to learn. The first is landscape. Landscape is a mixture of environmental and human phenomena that coexist together in a specific place on Earth. It is made up of physical features and human-made buildings, roads, bridges, farms, and mines. The mental map represents the perceptions and knowledge a person has of an area. A thematic map focuses on a particular theme or special topic. It portrays physical, social, political, cultural, economic, sociological, agricultural, or any other aspect of a city, state, region, or country. Spatial process is the underlying process responsible for the way something is distributed over Earth. Spatial distribution is the distribution on Earth of anything that exists that can be observed and mapped due to spatial process. Feedback mechanism is effect to the system component as a result of the action done by that component. There are two feedbacks that can be received: positive feedback and negative feedback. Positive feedback is when an action causes more action. Example of this is when a fisherman tends to return to the place where he catches more fish. Negative feedback is when an action causes less action. An example of this is when the government dredges a river in order for them to not clean the river as often. Sustainability is the ability for something to be maintained over a long period of time. It is the capacity of a system to maintain its health and contribute to its existence. Carrying capacity is the largest size the resource permits. Resilience is the ability of a system to return to its initial state after disturbance. A good example of resilience is how the country of Japan rebuilds its roads and bridges after an earthquake. Stability is the ability of a system to maintain its current state or output. It relates to the disturbances a system faces. The less disturbance it faces, the more stable it is. Human environment systems has several strengths. It is a multidisciplinary approach. It takes knowledge from the different fields of sciences and social sciences. It is emancipating in that it teaches people how to take care of their surroundings. It is a macro-level analysis of the entire world and the interactions of humans and environment. And it is a framework of policy making for sustainable projects. Human environment systems also has its weaknesses. First is that the multidisciplinary approach is not easy to organize. Scientists are not readily available to collaborate with each other at all times. Next, the multinational comparative research is required because it must be applicable to all places on Earth. Human goals and material aspirations must be limited so that human production does as little damage as possible to the ecosystem. This is the main theme of the human environment systems theory. The ideas discussed in this video are based on the content standards of the Department of Education. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next lesson.